Hello everybody. I thought I'd make a quick video today about this little spine tester that I made, homemade spine tester. And this year I'm switching to 300 spine arrows. Guy at the pro shop told me, because it's not paper tuning real well, my bow not paper tuning all that great. He said I'm right on the edge of might need to go to 300 spine. So I had these arrows. They're Easton Axis Realtree. I don't even think they make these arrows. I bought these shafts a long time ago because I was using full length arrows to shoot gobbler guillotine, and 300 spine was what was recommended. A super stiff arrow anyway. I never used them, so I have all these full dozen of bare shafts, 300 spine, but now these things are 11.5 grains per inch. And I weighed one with all the components. It's going to be, my arrows be around 500 grains. Never shot an arrow that heavy. My arrows I've been hunting with, these Easton Axis match grade 340s. They're around 425, and they've been blowing right through deer, no complaint on a deer with an expandable, big expandable. So as long as you hit it right, hit nothing but ribs, And but anyway, it's a long way of getting around. I made this. The first step I do, other than finding the straightest end of the arrow, I find the high point of the spine. The strongest part of the spine. So the strongest part, I want that on top. So as this dial goes up, that'll let me know that that's the strong part of the spine, where it's the strongest, and that's the part I want to be up when I shoot it, and all my arrows to be up that way, so just more consistency. But all this is, if you look at an arrow spine tester that do this, and I feel like they're overpriced. They could be like $200, but this is essentially a board, some with the L brackets, and I think this little dial at Harbor Freight's like $10. So it's really all you need. And the thing I was running, the problem, I was like, well, how am I going to find a weight? They recommended a 2-pound weight. Well, so I had a bunch of extra lead. Always, anything that has lead on it, before I throw it away, I keep the lead, because I just never know when I'm going to need it. And so I had a whole bucket of lead weights from an old throw net that I had that had lived its life out, and I disassembled, took all the lead off and put it in a bucket before throwing it away. But it didn't have a mold, and did a few calculations of what dimension the block needed to be 2 pounds of lead. Figured that out online. I had a little calculator on those dimensions, but mainly what I was wanting to talk about was I wondered, could it be done? Could I make my lead mold just out of wood? And yes, it worked. It worked for one time. I thought, man, things liable to catch on fire, just burn right through. But I melted my lead in a cast iron skillet that no longer cook out of, and I think on a little burner outside, and poured it in this box. I suspended my hooks. One thing though, I drilled a hole through the box with a wire, so these little hooks would hang where, so when the lead come up on them, they would be in the right position of the lead. See, that looks rough, but it does the job. The whole setup does the job, but does the same thing. That's all you want to know. See right here, and I spin the arrow. Dial goes up. There's my high point, strong part of the spine. Keep spinning it. Dial goes down. Going down. There's the weak part. Back up. High point. Keep spinning it. Low point. Oh, my weight slid. High point. Strong point, weak point, strong point. So, but you want to do it more, slower than that. More, take your time as you're inching around, rotating that shaft. Let's see. So, say right here, high point. I'll take Sharpie marker. Now I got this. This is not my doing. This is got that from Josh Bomar. He had, of course, best spine tester on the planet. But doing it. But then I mark that, and then I'll just adjust my knock so this, my string will be in line with this mark that I put on it, and do that before I fletch all of them. So when I fletch them, they'll be ready to go. So when I'm shooting them, that mark will be on top. And I typically, when I number my arrows, like this one, number 4, and I'll put that 4. I think this mark's rubbed off. Kind of a little bit see that mark left on it. What's left of it right there, but it's finally rubbed off. But anyhow, I put that number on there because I use a 4.4 fletch. So I know if I can see my number's on top, then my mark's on top, and it kind of gives me a quick reference of that I've got the arrow spine sitting in the arrow rest on the right spine. But trying to get, here it is, early June. I'm just trying to get ahead of the game this year. I'm notorious for not getting interested in deer season until deer season's almost here, and I am not going to do that this year. I'm just going to get everything, try to have everything lined up way early this year. So hopefully a lot better season. That's all I need to say. Thank you.